Hello everyone, hope you are doing very well. In our previous lecture, we have studied about the exist method, how it is useful, and what are the best practices of coding in Odoo 19 for our custom module. So in today's lecture, we are going to study about another important ORM method, which is a create method. So basically, what is create method is when we click on any of the new button and create any record, the create method is getting triggered, which is basically creating records in the database. So Odoo provides create method as an ORM method by default in Odoo. So how do we implement create method from backend? Let's see. So first, currently I am in the library management module. What I'll do, I'll simply create a button of create similar to the browse. For that, go to the code. Here I am in the library books model. Here, similarly as browse method, I will create a create method button for more proper understanding of the working of the ORM method. Now I'll simply do self dot environment variable followed by the model name, and simply instead of browse we want to create, so we will use create. Now in create method you have to add the value of the particular record or in the form of dictionary. For example, here I add a dictionary. Here you have to add any of the value of the new creating record. For example, let's say I want to create a record book which name is new testing book 2. Also I can add another parameter in the create for same as the these fields. Currently I am just creating the record based on name and simply create the record, nothing else. Just rename the variable as well. Now what I'll do, I'll simply add this particular method in the view. So go to the view and simply copy the method and simply create and create and restart my server. So what I have done, I have simply created the button of create similar to the browse button and restart my server. Go to the apps, upgrade my module. After successfully upgrading module, go to the our library management module, open any of the records. Currently you see there is no book name such as testing book. Now open any of the record and click on create. See in UI nothing happened, but when you go to the list you can see a new record has been created of the name testing book. You can add other parameters in the form of dictionary as well to create the other data of the particular create method. For example, you can also add author name, publish date, time format as per your requirement. Also, one thing you need to understand that create method always returns the particular record set which is been created. For example, this but when we create this particular function, when we click on create, it will return this particular record only, not any other record. So basically create method can be used where you want to create a record which is situated in the another module. For example, you want to set when we do some obtain functionality in our current module, and let's say I want to create a sell order as well. So in that case, you can use the create method where you do the functionality of the current module. For example, I am wanting to set the particular book into available state, and on clicking available, I want to also create the sell order or purchase order as well. So in that case, you can use the create method. It is a very simple method which can be very useful. Also, if you have gone through my previous lecture, we have override the create method in previous lectures as well. You can see here. See, we have the Odoo by default create method which takes two parameters which we have already covered in that lecture. I hope this create method of the ORM must be understood by you. If you have any doubts regarding this method or any of the other methods, please comment in the comment section. Till then, thanks for watching.